Well, today we have a beautiful day on the water, and I say water because a lot of the ice is melting here on Lake Simcoe. And I am going to take you up for a higher view to show you what it looks like. Let's go. Okay, all the GPSs are connected, so let's get this thing up in the air. Not quite sure if you can see that or not. Hopefully you can. It's a little bit windy today, a little bit windier than I was hoping it was going to be. Okay, let's get this thing spun around. Yeah, like I say, it's a little bit windier than I was hoping it was going to be today. You can see that thing is bouncing around just a little bit, but I am filming and we'll show you how stable that view is, even though the camera is jittering, or I should say the camera platform. The camera and the gimbal is staying nice and still. So let's get her up there and get some shots of this lake opening up. Yeah, we're gonna watch out for the goosies. I wanted to fly, actually attempted before I got here, I went over to where the Trent Severn Waterway entrance is at Cambridge onto Lake Simcoe. But there is literally hundreds and hundreds of birds there. As I mentioned in the past, the migratory birds, when they come back this time of year, they all seem to congregate there first. I guess that's just a waypoint on their way home. Let's move this thing over a bit. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, see, there's a whole bunch of geese out here too, so I'm going to try and avoid them at all costs. I was flying this thing yesterday, last night, same thing, a whole bunch of geese. Well, not a whole bunch, but like 4 of them just flew right over me. Just trying to avoid them. Them and a 4 big swans. Makes one a little nervous. So I'm going to get away from where those geese are. Hopefully they don't come over here. Like, there's a lot more ice, as you can see clearly. There's a lot of ice over here. So the goosies aren't going to congregate in this area. Now, neat thing about this unit is, oops, look at that. I can point the gimbal straight down, which I think I could do in the last Mavic Mini. Not much to see right there. A little bit of open water. Paul, you made me watch this video just for this? Boring. Neato. Well, there you can see how the channel heading out to the lake is completely 100% open now. And all the little channels around here are open too. All the rivers are completely wide open. There are big open areas on the lake. If I just turn this thing, I'm heading facing west right now. So if I turn this thing just a little bit more to the south, down that way is where the entrance is at the Cambridge to the Trent Severn Waterway. And that's where I wanted to fly, but too many birds flying in the neighborhood, but there was lots and lots of open water down that way. I just wanted to get up and out here today simply because it's not raining and it's supposed to be rain weekend. I can hear the ice groaning rumbling. It's moving now because of the wind. Actually, one other thing that this thing can do is, as a zoom feature, nope, this way. See? Wow, cool, eh? Of course, it's going to get pixelated because it's a digital zoom, but it gives you the idea. Look at all those goose. Okay, I want one of you guys to count them all and leave me in the comments. Leave me a number. How many are there? Look at them all. Like I say, everybody who is coming back from the south, insofar as the migratory birdies, they're coming back now. Yeah, so that's zoom right back out now again. There we go. Neato, eh? I thought it's neato. Anyway, sorry it's not more dramatic than this. And no, I'd love to fly up the channel there, but I don't want to get closer to those birds. First of all, I don't want to disturb them, and second of all, I don't want to get hit by them, or I should say run into them. Oops. Oh, look at, isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Yeah. The water, open water. Won't be long now. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and then take a still for you. Okay, I want to just show you as well a couple of features, how quiet this thing is. Quite a bit quieter, less noisy than the last one was. I mean, that's only a few feet away from me, just within reaching distance, 3-4 feet, I'd say. Yeah, super quiet, which is really nice. Done. Nice. Now, before I completely put this thing away, I'm going to just show you something else about it, which is going to make my life a lot easier and better, is that, look at that remote. Can you see? It might be a little bit too dark. You can see my face. Let me put in the shade here. Here we go. No, that doesn't work for you either, does it? Well, anyways, it's got a nice, this remote has got a screen built right into it. I'm going to go back in the car and let you see a little bit better with that thing. Hold on. Well, I came back to the car where it's not so windy, and hopefully the breeze is not as loud as it was. Now, I do have my lapel mic on for this camera, and hopefully it was, yeah, it looks like it's working. Hopefully it was working while I was wandering around. If not, I can give you the broad strokes right here. But yes, I just want to show you all that I have replaced the submarine. Oh, you had a submarine? No, I didn't have a submarine, but I have a Mavic Mini that decided to become a submarine last summer. I'm going to leave a link down in the description where I discuss that sad tale when the last one went swimming out here in Lake Simcoe. Unintentionally, of course, but it's sitting about 30 feet of water and it's gone. It's history. So finally broke down and got a replacement for it, which I was hoping to do for the summer anyway. So here we are in March, and yeah, just want to let you know this is what we got. I'm going to spin the camera around and let you show you a little bit more about it. Hold on. Yeah, Mavic Mini 3, not the Mavic Mini 3 Pro. I didn't need the features that the Pro model had. The Pro model has obstacle avoidance, which is not important to me because that wouldn't have saved this thing from crashing into the lake anyways. So yeah, I think this one's going to work really, really well. A little bit higher video resolution, not 4K. It will do 4K, but I have it set to 2.7K, which I think is going to do everything that I need it to do. Yeah, the big story is, this is what I was trying to show you outside. Hopefully less reflection in here. This is the remote control. The last one that I had, actually the last two drones that I had a Phantom to start with. back in the day, and then I got the Mini, and they both had to be, there was a remote similar to this, but it didn't have a screen, so I had to hook up my phone to it. So when I got the replacement unit, I discovered that it's not supported by Google anymore, so the DJI Fly app wouldn't work. So I actually picked up a Mini 2 SE simply because I have spare batteries and a charger for the one that I lost last year, the Mini 1, the first Mini, and those batteries fit in the 2 SE. So I thought, well, I'm ahead of the game. I got a bag for it. I got a spare remote for it, as well as extra batteries and a charger, but it would not work. The app on my phone didn't work. So back to Best Buy the following day and got the Mini 3, because this was the only one that was the next one up, which was the first one that available with this remote control. And as you can see, this has a built-in screen. Now the camera on the flying part is shut off, so this is just basically a still from the last little bit, you know, when I shut off the unit. But look at that, you can zoom out to a map. That's where I was flying. You can see the circles that it made there. And actually, I am still filming. I'm going to shut this off because, boop. Yeah, so this has a built-in feature where you can do a screen save, which I was saying to Anchor Girl, that would have been brilliant if I had something like this with the last one when it crashed into the sea. Well, not the sea, but the lake, because I would have captured it internally on this unit. Now it saves it to, I have another micro SD that goes in the slot here, so I saved what I was just filming. So I'm going to show you what that looks like, so I can review my filming and everything that I was doing. And I think that's kind of neat. And in case that the unit is ever lost or crashes, I have something that I can replay on this remote control, if nothing else. But this is the big plus for me, is having this screen, which is, where's my phone? The screen size is, I'd say a little bit, it's more square, so probably the same surface area as the phone, but it was just a pain to, not a pain, but it was time consuming to hook the phone up and get it working. So I'm really happy with this remote control. Again, this is the Mini 3, just the Mini 3 plain, not the Mini 3 Pro. Yeah, so I'm happy that I got this thing. Anchor Girl, it's not a toy, it's a tool. It is. And I'm happy that I'm going to be able to share more with you moving forward. Hopefully make these videos a little bit more interesting. I know this one was really boring because it was just like, hey, look, I'm flying over here, I'm flying over there. And so that was a little bit boring. So maybe I will, by the time I get this home into my computer and do the editing, I might just gloss over that with music altogether. But yeah, DJI Mini 3, DJI Mavic Mini 3, right there. That's what that unit is. And yeah, like I say, happy that I got it. Happy that I'm going to be able to share more with you once we get into the real boating season. Once all the ice is gone, excuse me, and when we start traveling. No, this unit does not have what is called a follow me mode, which is, and again, on the more advanced units, the more expensive units, you can actually draw a circle or put a dot on the screen, and the unit will follow you by GPS. It can see where you are because of AI and, you know, all the spies, the camera's spying on us. It will actually track and follow whatever you mark on the screen. This unit does not have that, so I'm going to have to do that on my own, just old manual way, just running the stick. So I hope I can do that this summer for you. I'll just get Anchor Girl to drive the boat, and I will follow the boat with it. So yeah, I look forward to that. And as well, when we're actually traveling, going away, going to a lock or wherever, maybe I can make these videos a little bit more immersive, and not only that, but show you a little bit more overview of the places where we get to visit, the places that we're so fortunate to see in our own eyes, and again, share with you. So yeah, that's it. I've talked too much again, and I'm going to leave it here. And I, as always, look forward to your comments. Let me know if you have a drone, or if you're thinking of getting a drone, or if you've crashed a drone in the lake yourself. Hopefully everybody stays safe. Hopefully if you do have a drone or a camera of any sort, it stays dry this year, as I hope this one does as well. And yeah, look forward to your comments, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.